So I'm here with Amy from Amy Lou Studio, and first of all, congratulations on your award.
Thank you very much.
And can you start off by giving us a broad overview of the sort of photography that you do?
Yep, so I do portrait photography and wedding photography. It's mostly gone into weddings. Started out as a bit of a hobby, and it's just grown with the power of social media.
And so weddings are really one of your focuses, and why is that, and what is it that you like about wedding photography in particular?
It allows you to be really creative as well. I think so. I do love like the family side and everything like that, but weddings, because you get to see what people have put into their day and like all the little details, so you can be creative and move things around for them, and just getting couples and like documenting the day of love's really nice. So enjoy that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And in terms of your creative process as a photographer, what sort of features are you looking from people? How are you shaping, because you're sort of creating, you're trying to capture those natural moments, I suppose, and you're trying to sort of craft them as well, I guess.
So I love to always incorporate candid moments and things like that, but style-wise, I always opt towards like a vintage style. So there's quite a bit of grain in there, and just try and make it really romantic. But there's always a client consultation before, so clients are always, if they've seen something, pass over inspiration, and we'll talk throughout the process of like what vision they've got in mind. So as well with like the client calls, it's to make sure that we're the right fit for each other as well, so that they enjoy my style of photography as well.
Yeah, and in terms of once the photography itself is done, are you heavily involved in that sort of editing process, and what sort of happens with that afterwards?
So I'll always give sort of a rough idea of when they're going to be complete. It depends if it's a busy season or not. I'll give them a rough idea of how many weeks. And then clients can always come back to me with a few like editing ideas that they've got. But they've usually seen my style online, and that's what we tend to stick with. It's just more of if they get their gallery and it's like, oh, I really like that one, but with like a black and white or something like that, then we can always do something like that. But editing time, I try to be as quick as possible, because I know that you just want your photos, but there is a process as well where you've got to take your time, because I only want to deliver the best.
And you only took this passion that you have sort of full time in the last few months, didn't you?
Yeah,
so what's that trajectory been like? And obviously, there's a moment when you thought, I need to do this full time and throw myself into this. What's it been like?
So I worked part time as well, and I've got 2 young children. So it was so busy, and then we looked at how next year was, and the bookings were just coming in, and we thought we can do it. So I was like, I'm gonna take it full time, and the clients have been absolutely brilliant, and like word of mouth from them's been amazing, so I can't thank them enough.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And of course, you're at a wedding where there's lots of guests, so lots of people see it, then then obviously, of course, the client will see it, and then their friends and family will see those photos when they're all completed afterwards as well. So that word of mouth, and people will just spread, won't they? And at the moment, you're very much based around the York area. That's where you've done much of your work. But you have got interest from other parts of the country as well, haven't you?
Yeah, so we've had a few inquiries, Liverpool way and potentially London. So it's quite exciting. Yeah,
absolutely. So you can see, so you might be coming in some real expansion over the next year or so.
Yeah, potentially. It's looking good.
Well, congratulations on your award, and thanks very much for taking time to speak to us today.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.